What's up guys, Shepard458 or just Shepard, depending on your preference here, bringing you the very first video in a series of Let's Plays. So I figured that I would start off pretty easy with a game that I've played a dozen times at least, with Mirror's Edge. So let's just get right into the game. And I will try to remain quiet during cutscenes so that you guys can kind of get a feel for the game, since that's the purpose of Let's Plays.
Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful. Now, it's something else. The changes came slowly at first. Most didn't realize, or didn't care, and accepted them. They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines. Criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge. We keep out of trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us. Runners see the city in a different way. We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits, possibilities, and routes of escape. The flow is what keeps us running, keeps us alive.
Training time, Faith. Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds, pretty slick, huh? Celeste's on runaround duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay?
Alright, so I'm just gonna try to blast through this tutorial level as quickly as possible so that we can, get to the game a little bit quicker. So you might notice that objects are slowly turning red in front of me as I move along. That is called runner vision. It is to indicate pathways that you can take through the level. There's normally a number of different ways to overcome obstacles within the level. The levels themselves are not open world, which is a little unfortunate. There has been talk that the Mirror's Edge sequel that was announced at E3 will be open world, so that's pretty ambitious and super cool in my opinion. But for this first game here, the levels are not open world, but they are fairly multi-path. I probably should mention that this is not a game for those with a fear of heights or are prone to motion sickness. This game has a lot of both of those in this, so if you feel like you're gonna vomit, I recommend closing this video. And I'm sure that my increased mouse sensitivity, which makes it a little bit twitchy, won't help. But that's just sensitivity I'm used to, so. I always thought the first-person camera in this game was really cool. Because there aren't many first-person games that actually let you see, you know, most of your character's body, so. And it gives you a good sense of spatial awareness in the game, given that that's kind of what this game is all about. Alright, so a couple things about the combat in this game. It seems pretty basic and straightforward, and that is because combat is not exactly encouraged in this game. When enemies are defeated, you can pick up their guns, but you cannot pick up more ammunition. You can also disarm opponents, such as I'm doing right now. But guns will also impede your movement speed. So, if you can avoid combat, that is what is highly encouraged in this game. This slow motion time that they're showing here is very useful against enemies that have a very small disarm window, and there are enemies like that where the gun will only be read for a very short amount of time.
Drake's got a job for yourself, so check in with him. Faith, let me know when you're ready to get going.
See you later, Faith.
Alright, so we're all done with the training, so let's get right into the game. Sorry there, hope that bump didn't make any weird noises on the microphone, had a minor itch. So this is one of my favorite cinematics, maybe ever, just because of how just sheer coolness it has going for it. Like, it was just so short and sweet.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure the
awesome.
birds are real impressed, Faith. But once you finish showing off, you think you might concentrate on some actual work? Get Celeste in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to her. She'll be near the communications tower ahead of her.
Alright, so one thing I should note about this game is that it highly encourages fluid movement through the levels. So, the longer you can move unimpeded, the quicker Faith will be able to get into a full sprint. And obviously stuff like this, you know, climbing pipes, climbing ledges, that stops that fluid movement, and so Faith will have to build up a sprint all over again. So, the more parkour moves that you can chain together, the more easily you'll be able to move throughout the levels and more quickly.
The majority of polls have put Callahan in the lead, with Monroe and Doyle in the second. Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can.
Alright, so this is an area where combat is highly discouraged. You can see that there were about 4 or 5 cops there. All of them would be gunning for me, and I would probably go down in an instant.
Patching Celeste. You there, Sal?
What the hell's happened? I can hear gunshots and that bird's a little too curious.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move. Blue's ahead. You're gonna have to get through.
Now here's an area where I can actually participate in combat. However, if you are a completionist or an achievement hunter in any way, there is an achievement that is quite difficult to earn in my opinion called Pacifist, where you do not initiate combat with any enemies throughout the entire game. And there are certain situations where that is very difficult to do, so if anybody has achieved that, then I applaud you, because I personally have never done it.
Come on, Faith. CPS on your tail. Hey, throw me the bag! Okay, I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine. Shit,
that roof, Faith. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
I always really
This is
like
meant to
the
be a
scene.
low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do then?
Nothing. They just opened fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass back to base, Faith.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the toppings matured.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate! Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms and track me. Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a second.
Alright, so now we're getting into our first actual lengthy level of the game. So, I wonder how quickly I can get through the stage.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on there.
Whoa, that's some serious frame rate hiccuping. Jesus. Sorry about that, folks.
You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
Seems that Fraps doesn't fully agree with my system.
Thinking of taking the kids to the New
Might have to
Eden
make
Mall
some
this
adjustments
weekend?
at some point
Then
for that.
You need to stop by the Taste of New Eden restaurant for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even just a snack. The Taste of New Eden. It's a little bit of paradise.
Kate?
What are you doing here?
What happened? Did you...
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it was with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just
Great.
can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, oh, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go! And Faith, thank you. Shit!
Get out of that building, Faith. Move.
Alright, so in case you didn't notice, there's some pretty serious plot holes in this game. I went black, and then when I woke up, he was dead, and my gun had
Squad's
shot
swarming
him.
on you, Faith. Find a way out of there.
But other than a sort of half-baked plot, this game is fantastic. The gameplay more than makes up for it, in my opinion. I just find this game so enjoyable to play.
Should be an exit through the accounting office.
Alright, Faith, let's climb the ledge. There you go. Sounds like these cops getting a little too close to comfort. I got a helicopter coming at me. Remember, kids, do not try this at home.
That bird ain't playing around. Get your ass to the CEC News building. I'm finding you a way out. You're too exposed, Faith. It'll pick you off. Get inside. Find some cover.
Oh crap. Oh, screwed that up. Guess I got a little ahead of myself. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright, we finally got out of this helicopter. Got some cops at the end of the hallway. Go ahead and take that elevator they took.
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one. Take the bridge across the avenue and head for Centurion Plaza.
We have a breaking story here at City Eye Channel News.
Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time. through to the plaza. They're trying to cut you off the hedge, Faith. Get through them, quick. You gotta push through to the plaza, Faith. There's a route through the tunnels ahead.
Keep moving.
Get some air in your lungs and run, Faith. You don't want to know what's behind
Guess we
your
won't be
Faith.
voting
Just keep
Pope
running.
anymore.
Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Please head to the other side to get down. Blue's up ahead. Be careful.
Another minor combat area. Let's keep moving.
Head
There's
up
heavier
onto the
cops
rail
coming from
overpass.
that
It's the
riot
only
van
way
over
through.
there.
You've almost lost him. Patching Krieg in. Faith, let's get you out of here.
And helicopter's back. And here we go.
You okay? Come on.
Alright, so I think that'll do it for part 1
You
of
did good,
my
Faith.
Let's Play
No word
Mirror's
on what's
Edge
got the blue
series.
so trigger happy, but I'll
I
keep
hope you
on it.
enjoyed it, and I will
And,
see you
don't
next
worry
time.
about your sis, okay?